Oh shit, folks. It's that time once again for some Spokane Ghost Talk. So, welcome to the podcast tonight. We do have the Moonlight Lurker 88, who is a YouTuber and an Instagrammer who considers himself a mad scientist and an unorthodox investigator. I've seen some of his videos, and granted, they're short, but they're very interesting. He's actually having problems getting into our show tonight. It's saying that the microphone and the camera won't let him in. So, if there's anybody else that wants to go live out of all of you 119 people watching right now. Yes, that's right. I said 119 people watching. Go ahead, send me a message, and I will find a way to bring you on the podcast live. Now, a lot of you people, I dropped the StreamYard link to. Click on that, and it'll bring you right backstage to the guest area. So while we're waiting for the lurker to come on, I want to give you guys a rundown of what's going on with the Spokane Ghost crew real quick. We do have a podcast tomorrow night. I can't remember who the hell it's with, but that's all right. Saturday night, we will be at the Roxy Event Center at 8 p.m. as they're doing a Halloween costume bash. It is $10 donations at the door, BYOB, which is bring your own beer or bring your own bottle, because unfortunately she can't serve alcohol in there, so bring your own stash. There'll be raffles there to win a session with a tarot card reader, with a spirit animal reader, and a psychic, and you can win a pass kit from a metaphysical vendor that's going to be there. There's going to be 5 or 6 different vendors, including Glass Gods vendor. So that's going to be cool. And yeah, there'll be food there, and 10 lucky people that win the raffle get to go on an investigation with the Spokane Ghost crew at the stroke of midnight. So technically Halloween morning. So, yeah. And then Sunday for Halloween night, we have an investigation at the Shannon house. There have been full-bodied apparitions seen there. There have been growls. There have been sounds of music boxes playing, things thrown, things misplaced. Shit, you name it, and it's probably happened at this house. So that'll be at 10 o'clock p.m. and we will be on StreamYard for that one. It's going to go to our YouTube channel, which is SGC Paranormal Adventures, and it'll go to the Spokane Ghost Crew business page. But don't you worry, because I will have another phone, and I will be recording the entire investigations on Facebook, our group page, as well. And then that brings us to Monday, which we do the Hong apartment. Shadow figures, bumps in the night. Sounds like some pretty scary stuff over there. So, yeah. And that'll also be at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Looks like our little guest, Mr. Lurker, has finally found his way in to my broadcast. So, without further ado, Mr. YouTuber and Instagrammer himself, the Moonlight Lurker, number 88. What's up,
Hey,
dude?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What's that? What's that? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
No?
can hear you.
Okay, okay. So sorry about that. I had a really bad issue with StreamYard. I had to open it from a different browser.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I
That's
figured out what the
cool.
problem was.
What was it?
It was a browser issue.
No, I hate that.
It was
So
a
check
pain
this
in the
out, man.
caboose, man. It really was.
When when I first started the live stream about 6 minutes ago, I watched this thing jump from 119 freaking people that were watching at once. We're down to about 30 right now.
All on account because of StreamYard. I could have been. I wish I should have been on here earlier if it wasn't for that issue,
Yeah, no doubt, right?
man.
So tell us about yourself, brother. What's up? Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm a laid back, down to earth, chill person. I'm very mellow, you know, mild mannered. You know, I like, peace and quiet. And I like to try to get along with everybody as much as possible. I'm a very helpful person. I like to try to help and support everybody on here, of course. You know, try to be civil about things. Takes a lot to get me angry, you know. Pretty much
Well,
that's
damn
a
it,
little
I'm
bit
gonna try tonight.
right. But what I do is I'm a security guard for this hotel called Embley Morgan, a hotel in San Antonio, Texas. It's the third most haunted place in the world.
Oh wow! Now I noticed um, going through your Facebook page, or not your Facebook, your YouTube, that you have a few videos on there, but your videos, I've noticed the longest one was about 7 minutes. So what's up with that? Why the short videos?
Which the short videos, because I'm trying to cut out the dead air. Because usually they're longer, but most of the time I just cut out the dead air so they y'all can see the evidence that I gather. That's why the shorter
Okay, so
videos lately.
you actually do like 2 hour, 3 hour investigations, but you cut out all the time that you're walking around and you don't capture anything. And that's why they're anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes.
That or sometimes I would like cut it down to like 30 minutes or like it'll be like a 30-minute or sometimes depending on the factor like somebody comes by walks by talks a lot be loud. I usually do it when there's like nobody around. It makes it
Yeah,
easier to catch things.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, and
Um,
the reason for the short videos is because I noticed the YouTube algorithm is all messed up and jacked up. I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people have short attention spans. No one's gonna sit through a 30-minute, 40-minute video. It's just the truth, you know.
yeah. Believe me, I've done a 5.5 hour podcast, and that's been my least viewed podcast.
I mean, it's nothing against everybody on here. I mean, I love watching those long videos because I like to see what kind of evidence they got. It's pretty neat because
Right,
everybody's evidence that they catch on video is different from everybody. Everybody has their own unique evidence they catch on video.
Well, you see, like with me, I could sit there and watch I'd say between a 20 minute to a good hour and a half video, provided number one, it catches my attention from the beginning. Number two, it's got to keep my attention. And number three, you got to have a good amount of evidence popping up every now and then.
Right. But just
So
to let you
like,
know, the reason why I put question marks in front of EVPs or question marks because I'm not sure what to make of it. So I just put that there. So I leave it to you guys to figure that out. I
oh,
try to
okay.
go back and forth, back and forth. I try to depict it, try to figure out what the heck this thing is saying, but
So
sometimes it's
like,
really hard to understand.
so like a little bit of a mystery game, you know? Hey, figure it out for yourself what it says. I know what it says, or at least I think I know what it says, but I want you guys to decipher it and put it in the comments below and let me know.
Yeah, because I don't want to be that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's no offense to a lot of people, but there is a few that like go, "Oh God, I heard a noise. It's paranormal." Oh God, wait, that's paranormal. Like, but you have to like think and like make sure it's not what it is before you claim it's paranormal. You have to debunk a few things
Exactly.
first. That's part of our work. You know.
Exactly. And now that you have a YouTube group page, which, by the way, if you haven't been on there lately, you're about up to 60 people.
Yeah, I've been
Um,
busy promoting.
well, you can also promote in that page. Since I built it for you and you're an admin, you can post in it. You can make any changes to it. But
Yeah,
what I want to tell you is now, for the past, I'd say 3 or 4 years since we've had our group page and our business page, we go live in our Facebook group page. And man, I'm telling you what, you get a lot of good results that way. Because not only does it tell your fans, your fellow group members, that you're going live, but it's also extra eyes and extra ears as well. We have
that's a good idea.
captured a lot of evidence from our fans, actually, going back and watching the video and reading the whole chat and comment section and being like, "Oh shit, dude, there was something at an hour 6 that I didn't even catch," and boom, there's an EVP.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I plan on doing a live, but right now I'm kind of like it's chaotic right now because, like I said, I'm promoting on my Facebook page. I appreciate you, by the way, fixing up my Facebook page for doing all that. I really appreciate that a lot, man. It's helped me
Brother,
out a
you
great deal.
are absolutely welcome, man. It's all about the paranormal love.
Yeah,
That is what it is all about.
yeah. Did you go follow my second page? It's a promoter page. It's starting to get more follows now. My promoter page.
Nice. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm like literally spreading everybody's work on there. I'm trying my best to get everybody. I mean, they have to understand I'm only one person. I mean, I'm not like an octopus that has like 8 arms and stuff. I can't do all at once. I try to get to everybody as much as I can. I hope they can understand that.
So, if you have a regular Facebook page and you're promoting your stuff on it,
I was just trying to call you guys.
what is your
You didn't answer when I called.
Facebook name so all of our fans can go and
What?
promote, or not promote, but
And
support
next
your
time you just go.
promotions?
So you don't walk out like, oh,
My promoter page on Instagram.
weird, because I'm talking.
It's LNTL88. Late night lurker 88.
Okay.
Yeah,
What I'd like you to do is go ahead and put that down in the comments, and that way everybody can see it and they can go check you out on Instagram.
yeah. They could. I also promote it on my influencer main account too as well. I also put that out there on my main one as well. I put it all over, man.
What is an influencer page? What's that?
It's like what y'all got, like trying to build yourselves up, trying to get well known. Like influence other people. You know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it like a Facebook app type thing, or is
No, it's just like an
it more like
Instagram page
Instagram?
where I'm trying to promote my brand and get my work out there. and brand.
Loves you a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show you the
Uh,
sticker here that I got right
Yeah,
here. The sticker.
Oh, that's killer, dude.
I like that.
I'm trying to start up a business soon, so I'm just trying to promote my brand out there as well.
Well, what kind of business you starting?
A scent business, actually. I actually want to start like a scent business. Like for
Oh,
smells.
a what business?
How you doing,
A
boss
scent
man?
business. Like candles, cologne, perfume.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Gotcha. Sorry, it's really windy where I'm at, so I can't really hear that well.
no, you're good.
Brian, I didn't even think you put me on here. Jeez, thanks for the warning.
Hi,
I was
Lisa.
thinking of not putting you on there, but I needed a co-host tonight as Rick has a kidney disease and his kidneys are acting up really bad tonight. So
Oh my god.
hence the reason Lisa's on here because she's going to be my co-host for tonight. I just
And
forgot
last
to do that.
night.
Can you send my condolences and prayers to him when you get the chance, Brian?
Oh, most definitely. As soon as he walks back in my door, I'll do that for you. And
Awesome. Thank you.
Kimberly Greenland Case says hello. Well, hello,
Hi.
Kimberly.
Hello, Kimberly.
Hopefully you're out of Facebook jail, and yeah, if you are,
Facebook jail.
I sent you the link. Hop on StreamYard. Let's chat. Nicole,
I don't get how people are landing in Facebook jail. It's so
what's
dumb.
up, Nicole?
Is there such thing as a jail for Facebook?
There is.
Everybody
What it is
like everybody gets knocked off for stuff, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing to get knocked off?
they post like inappropriate things or something that
whatever.
Facebook
You want to
don't
know how
like.
many inappropriate things I get? And they're still there.
Pretty much they kick you off of Facebook. You can scroll through it, but you can't comment on anything. You can't like anything. And you can't use the messenger anywhere from 1 day to 90 days.
Oh, wow.
Kimberly said
that is a thing.
In Facebook jail is because I have a mouth and an opinion.
Yeah, that could get you thrown in jail too. Yep, that can get you thrown in Facebook jail.
True that. And also, hey, Kimberly, you say you're finishing up hoodies. Does that mean the SGC hoodies and shirts are ready? Ooh, boy.
Wait, she's making y'all stuff?
Yeah, Kimberly is is one of our mediums, and she does also, she's Wiccan, and she can bless homes, she can cleanse homes, but she also does a bunch of stuff off to the side. She made us stickers. She's making our hoodies and our t-shirts. She makes tumblers. She makes stickers for water bottles. Dude, you name it, this girl can make it.
So it's basically she's getting your brand out there too.
Oh, yeah. And Tara says, hi, bestie.
What do you say?
Well, hello there, bestie. How you doing? So, what kind of scent business are you going to specialize in?
Colognes, candles, and hopefully one day incense. I'm just working on those right now. I already perfected the recipe. I'm just waiting for the hours to come in because COVID, they cut my hours really bad over there. So
yeah,
it kind of just puts everything back. I was already getting ready to start my business until this cutting hours thing started again. I already got the recipe, everything written down. I know how to make it. I mean, it took me hours and months to perfect, but I got it down.
Hell yeah, brother. Tony Pace says, howdy, folks. Well, howdy, Tony. So, what is next for Mr. Lurker 88 in the form of the paranormal world?
Well, hopefully, not only just to get my brand and to get my work out there, hopefully I can make somewhat of a difference alongside with a few people that are believing the similar thing or the same thing I do, is hopefully change the YouTube algorithm and hopefully work in our favor so we can show our work and get more exposure so people can be aware of what's going on.
Nice. So what I want you to do is after we get off the podcast, I want you to send me your logo and send me your business name. And I'm really good at creating things. So I want to create you a couple of custom logos that you can put on your page. And I also want to make you customized business cards, which unfortunately I can't pay for because I'm a broke ass baller.
I can take care of that.
I can send you the pictures of it. And if you like it, I can tell you where to go to get yourself some business cards for really cheap.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that'd be really appreciated, but I'll definitely will need some help later down the road for sure. Right now, I just got to take care of everybody here on in the paranormal community and try to get my videos and everything out there right now at the moment.
Yep.
But
And,
granted that my channel may not get a lot of views. Granted, it may be dying, but it doesn't really matter about views or sub counts. Honestly, I get a few people on Instagram actually appreciating my work and appreciating for what I do for them. That's all that really matters to me at the end of the day. Honestly.
yeah, most definite. I mean, I've since the last time we talked, I've created a total of 12 business pages, and I'd say about 10 business pages and 12 group pages for paranormal teams from around the world.
You've done a very good job, man. You've done a very good job, and you're a great guy for doing what you do too, as well.
Oh, I very much appreciate that, sir. I wish Kim or Miss Lisa would see that, but she's too busy over there.
She's lurking.
I got someone else sending me a podcast right now, so stop. I'm playing a really good cardboard Rick.
Yes, you are.
I'm just gonna disappear,
No lurking.
But, I just want to let everybody
I'm a podcast
know.
talker. Watch out. I just come jump on.
Oh, that's great.
That's okay. The more the merrier, right?
Right.
I just
and it helps like everything out there,
Yeah, of course.
I want to let everybody know that, I'm not out here trying to look for, attention or anything like that when I say that I help teams make pages. I talk about it because, there are teams out there that could be watching this that, aren't on Facebook yet. And a Facebook group page has so many advantages than Instagram, than TikTok, than YouTube. With your group pages, you gather a fan base. Like my paranormal team, we have 4.1 thousand people. And we've collected that over the past 4 years. We keep in contact with them, and when we post something, it lets all of the people know that we posted something. When we go live on our videos, because we go live from every investigation we do, it tells all the group members that, hey, the SGC is live, come check them out. Yes.
I mean, that's good that you're not seeking attention, that you're willing to help others out too, Honestly,
Exactly.
Most of the time, I just seek, friendships and build relationships do collaborations. We can work together to try to find evidence too, as well.
Exactly. And if when you do your videos and you need some help maybe going through evidence, don't hesitate to ask me or Lisa. Actually, we're down to go over evidence, no problem.
That'd be good, because can you guys go over a few of my secret videos? Because there's question marks on EVPs, or let's say EVP or noise, question mark, because I can't determine if it was an EVP or it was a noise. So
yeah,
I'll leave that to y'all on that one.
And send it to me and Lisa.
For your EVP stuff, because I have a software that I use for my team's EVP stuff. But I've caught stuff watching videos and stuff. I was just watching another team's video from their very first season, and there's something I caught on there that they didn't know at the time, but it's too late because it already, is already live TV, stuff like that. But it's interesting when you have other people look at stuff like what you can pick out of. Me and Marcus is the founder of Minnesota Spirit Hunters. If I see something or hear something, I'll send it to him and go, what do you think? And see if he hears the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I have a few years on my belt, but I still got a lot to learn about, paranormal investigation. I've only got like 2 years.
We're all learning every day.
Murad's Haunted Journeys says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Nicole Wade says, yes, you are a great guy, and thank you for what you did for us. I built Nicole Wade and her husband Ghostly Paranormal GP group page here recently. She also says, LOL, she's working, LOL, leave her alone, LOL.
I'm always working.
Consultant says, hey, everyone.
What's up, Matt?
And I'm willing to help as well, especially in audio. So you got a lot of people that want to help you, Mr. Lurker. And I definitely think you should use that to your advantage and, get all the help you can.
Yeah, not just as far as a view count or stuff, but just go over to make sure I didn't make a mistake,
Exactly. The more eyes and the more ears, the merrier.
And I'm open to criticism. I'm open to all that. I'm not going to get offended because nobody's perfect. I make mistakes too,
Oh, yeah. I mean, there are times where, we're in an investigation and we're so deep into it, we hear a noise and it's instantly paranormal, and
that's happened to me before in the past when I first started YouTube. That was funny.
And we go back over the video and it's like, dude, that wasn't paranormal. That was just, like the water heater popping, or and then you got to debunk it and it's like, shit, man, that was really good.
You sit back and laugh about it. You're like, wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh my God. That's happened to me before.
Like your orbs, Brian. Laugh my ass off. You know what? Forget you, paranormal consultant. They weren't my orbs. Those were my sister's orbs. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I was just thinking
or
about
Lisa's towel.
Yeah, Matt. I'm like, I'm clothed today.
Keep it PG-13.
Hey, you could have called earlier. I was in the shower. Phone was right there. Hello, what's up? See, I'm always working. So I was like, sorry, I'm in the shower. What do you need? When you call Lisa,
you never know where I'm at.
Guess you don't catch a break either, do you, Lisa?
No, I work in group homes. I work with the mentally ill, is what I do. And then I have my team. I have my kids. I have other teams. I'm a moderator for a group, admins for others. I'm sending stuff out. Just helping getting people out there.
She's like us, Brian. We're always busy.
That's right. If I'm not making
podcast
pages, if I'm not making teams paranormal pages, Then I'm, going over evidence, making custom logos, trying to hang out with my kids, trying to hang out with my wife, or trying to keep the other 4 platforms entertained with some sort of shit.
Freaking Matt. I'm reading all of Matt's comments.
Matt, live stream from the shower.
Get a lot of views.
New trend.
What's behind that shower curtain?
That'll definitely be some more sugar mama and sugar daddy.
This stream become
oh my god, I got more of another person earlier. I think it was today that wanted to send a freaking penis pic again, and I said no thanks.
No,
I said, I don't need
that. Wow.
I mean, if he's into that, I mean, more power to him. But that's not.
This is how I say,
right.
If I'm eventually gonna meet you, why the hell and do something with you? Why do I want to see it beforehand? Because there's nothing to be a surprise then. Then you already know and it's dumb.
All right, Lisa, you're talking dirty.
Yeah,
you go to the corner.
I just think
you
it's
go
funny.
to the corner and you stay there.
That's how I get to the corner. Hey, I was in between like 5 guys once. On the
podcast. God, here we go.
No comment on that. No comment on that.
Bubbles. That's
I got
almost
nothing
like
to say on that.
Polish, Matt. That's almost like zipper polish.
Brian, you hear that? She said it, not me.
I agree 100%. You're innocent, Mr. Lurker.
Nobody's innocent in this world. Brian, you're not even innocent.
Oh, I'm innocent.
Don't have a lot of time to watch. Need to get the joking out ASAP. Well, thank you, Matt. We much appreciate it. You're making us lose viewers because of your bad jokes. You asshole.
Wait, are we losing viewers?
No, we're still at 18, 19, which is the most we've ever had on this podcast. So
we had 30. What happened?
Huh?
We had 30. What happened? Did they just fell off?
I guess. Matt says, is that missed? Thank God, just Steam. Kimberly says, my kids watch this, guys.
Yeah, that's why I said keep PG-13.
PG-13, guys. Matt says that's why I'm here.
Next time, we're just going to start the show as censored. Warning.
Right.
Or if you want to do that, put it on Patreon.
I need to make hey, Lurker, you make stuff, right, on the computer?
What do you mean, make stuff?
Like, can you make me a warning thing that says, warning, what you are about to see and hear is not rated PG-13?
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, actually.
For those of you who do not wish to view anything under PG-13, please do not watch the podcast.
Yeah, we should start doing that.
Oh, that would be fun.
No, we should do that next time, for sure.
Paranormal Consultant says, Lurker, you do computer, right?
I'm still learning about computers, man. I'm not very big on tech stuff, but I learn as I go.
Yeah, I'm computer illiterate.
I'm just pretty good with what I see. I learn something and I go with it and I got it. It may take a few tries, but I got it down.
Kimberly says, my kids will remove this from their viewing. Sorry, Kimberly.
It's all your fault, Matt. It's all your fault.
Right? Blame the paranormal consultant.
It's his fault, not ours. I try to keep it PG here.
So, did you happen to catch the video last night, Mr. Lurker?
No, I was out because I had a booster shot yesterday.
Oh, gotcha. That's right. I remember you
it screwed me up really bad. Like, I was fine, but then in the middle of the night, I was like, around this time, I was like sweaty. I was feverish. I was muscle aching, weakness.
Oh, what kind of booster shot did you get?
It was a COVID shot.
Oh, was it your first or second round?
No, actually, I already took 2 COVID shots previous before this one. This was just a booster to act against the Delta variant virus, supposedly. I
Oh,
just got it. I just got it because if everyone wants to know about me, I'm going to go ahead and say this. The reason why I don't do a lot of exploration videos, because I actually have a back problem, an injury on my nerves.
ah,
Yeah, so what happened, it was I was born with spina bifida, moderate spina bifida.
Mhm.
So over time, it messed up my back, causing my vertebrae bones to break off and slide off. It's not pinching the nerve; it's actually pushing on the nerve, like really
oh, that's
bad. And it gets
good.
painful, man, real painful.
I
I'll say that
bet.
has to be super painful.
Yeah, that's why I use a cane, or sometimes if it gets real bad, I have to use a walker, man. Like
Oh, wow.
that, that I know you're surprised. That's why I do exploration videos. I was trying to do this so that way I could do all that before I go under the knife. I get surgery in January. They're still waiting for the date to come through.
Mhm. There's
Good.
always a way to get stuff done. You know, it doesn't matter what your body's doing. There's always a way to keep pushing and keep going. There's always
Well,
something.
I don't know those recent videos, the secret videos projects I've been working on. I have really pushed myself to try to explore and try to get you guys the best content I could, because I know I've been doing a lot of experimental content. I just got tired of doing it,
Mhm.
and so I just went out to go get content, for you
Well,
guys.
also remember that if you, on your Facebook group page, if you go to YouTube and you take, say you want a video, you click on the 3 little dots next to the video, you hit share, and it'll pop up with a bunch of lists. You hit Facebook groups, type in your
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Facebook group page name, and you can post it in your group page. And as people go watch that, it actually takes them straight to your YouTube channel. And that's a better way to get subscriptions as well.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing actually this past week since you created this page for me. I even share your stuff, and I share MJC's paranormal stuff too, and
Right
as
on,
well as
bro.
Lisa's stuff.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, I wish
man,
he was there. I wish he was here right now to join us on the panel though.
which one, Mason or Marcus?
MJC paranormal.
Marcus or Mason. Give me
Mason.
1 second.
Yeah,
Give me
I
just
sent
1
Mason the
second.
link, but who knows? He could be busy. Who knows?
Yeah, true. He could be
He's
doing an
got a lot of
investigation right now.
children, so he stays busy.
He's been doing investigations like crazy too. I've been seeing his
Yeah.
videos dropping.
Yeah, ours is
So,
going on. Our episode is going on Halloween night at 8 p.m. live on I think Marcus is doing either on Facebook or StreamYard or something like that for anybody to watch.
really?
Yes, sir. It's up Edinburgh Manor. It's an hour and a half long, he said. That was my first investigation that I had to lead because Marcus couldn't come. So I was all nervous and scared, and he said we got so much cool stuff. I haven't even seen it yet. So just the intro, just like you saw the intro, Brian.
Nice. Now,
You gotta check that out.
Yeah, we had some cool stuff at that manor.
Paranormal consultant says let's blame Rick.
Oh,
I like that idea. It's Rick's fault.
Make him the scapegoat.
Okay, I'm all out. Have a great night. I'll hope to see you tomorrow for my video. That's right, guys. Tomorrow is Friday. So Mr. Paranormal Consultant is doing a video all about Halloween. Every paranormal team is welcome to come to his live stream. He'll be talking about a lot of cool stuff. So go check him out. He's on YouTube. He is on Facebook. He is on Twitter, and I believe Instagram. Just look up Paranormal Consultant. or you can go to his website, which is ghostlyconsultant.com, and you can find every way to get a hold of him that way as well. And Lurker, he says, you're welcome to join if you want. And the link to join will be on Paranormal Consultant's Facebook page.
I think I joined him. I have to see if I joined him. If I didn't, I'll go join you as soon as I get off this panel.
Awesome. So what's your, I don't know if I asked this already, but what's your next big investigation?
There's a lot I have in mind, but I haven't really picked exactly which one. There's a few I thought about. One of them is Home 2 Suites in downtown, because it used to be a bank, and then it used to be like an apartment place downtown. That's one video idea.
Huh.
Home 2 Suites. Then I was gonna do the missions, the final mission video, San Juan, an old mission video. I did a test run on Instagram to see how much paranormal stuff was going on there. There was a lot going on there, but I definitely want to go back over there, shoot over there again. And then the mission trails, definitely a lot of paranormal stuff going on there too. So those are the few things I'm thinking about doing, but I want to stick to one at a time because of my condition. You know,
right?
Definitely get one out at a time for sure. Have you met up with any of the other San Antonio paranormal teams?
I have messaged. His name is Facts by James TV. If you go look at his Instagram, his name is Unknown Urban TV. We talked about doing a future collab at the Emily Morgan Hotel where I work at. That there is a future collab going on there, but I'm kind of figuring out what day it is. So once I get the surgery date, we can get that collab in motion.
Nice.
So
what's the surgery gonna do?
What it is, it's called spinal fusion. What they're gonna do is they're gonna cut most of the disc that's been destroyed and the nerves that have been damaged. They're gonna scrape some of the bone or cut some of the bone off, stick it in the spaces between the cage, throw it in there, put some screws in there, tighten it up, so that way it will take time to fuse the two bones together. Which it's good. I'll be in the hospital for like 2 to 4 days, and then I'll be in like PT or rehab for like at least 4 to 6 weeks, and then for full heal recovery between 6 months to like a year.
Oh wow!
Okay, yeah.
I'm very honest with you guys. I really am in bad shape. I may not look it because I'm a fighter, so I really am in bad
But
shape.
hey, you know what though? When you start going through that process, make sure you keep us all in the loop, and we'll support you all the way for healing and everything. Just listen to your doctors. Some people, when they get major surgeries, don't listen, and then they're back into worse than they were before. So make sure that you let your body heal the way it does naturally.
Of course, I'm not gonna be able to do inspiration videos or any videos for a while. I'm gonna be so out of it, in and out a lot. I mean,
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do promoting for at least a few months because it's going to take a long time for me to recover. I mean, I'm not exactly a 20-year-old guy. I'm actually 33, going to be 34. I'm actually kind of old. You know, I just look young.
I was guessing 19 to 21.
You think 30s are old? I'm ancient.
Well, no, I'm 33. I'm with you guys. We don't take offense to a lot of things, and we.
Oh no! If I told you my age, you'd probably be kind of like, "What?"
No, like seriously, I want to know your age.
Years old.
I'm old.
She's like 65.
65.
I am not 65.
No, you gotta be at least.
Feels like it some days.
I think you're like 38 or 39, Lisa.
I'm not.
You're not? Really? Oh wow.
Add about another 10 years.
39, 38. Really? You're 48?
Yep.
No way. I honestly thought you were like 39.
shit.
Lisa's 28.
No
Thank
lie.
you. Oh no, it's Marcus on his way on. Dude,
You are
you're
not
ruining
fucking
my flow,
28.
man.
You are not 28.
Now you
Never
see
said
me
28.
personally, I'm 37. I'll be 38 next month on the 29th. And Marcus, since he can't grow any facial hair worth a damn, is probably only 19 or 21.
What the hell is
Yeah,
all
he's-
this then?
Couple years.
That's called
Like
peak
facial hair.
butt. You
A mess.
can grow a beard like this.
You need to do this.
Come talk to me.
I try to grow the beard, man. I could never grow it for some reason.
Shit,
Oh,
Lisa's got a
dude.
bigger beard than me.
I don't have any. You just
His beard's like yay long.
hold it.
Oh,
Marcus,
that's
it has
great.
PG-13 on here tonight, so you need to
PG-13.
behave.
Okay.
Yes,
We
we
were
do
told
have
that, so we have to
younger
behave
kids
tonight.
watching tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got
Well,
We
clocked.
do.
We got clocked for it.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
I'm gonna
We got
show
clocked
you
for it, yeah.
guys. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of me with a beard that was about 6 months worth of growing.
Just remember, keep it PG-13.
Holy moly.
That is a 6-month-old
Holy cow.
beard right there.
Look at Braun Strowman over here.
Right.
I
And
can't even
then,
grow the beard that long.
then I got a job at McDonald's and ended up shaving my beard off and only lasted at McDonald's 3 or 4 days because of how stupid the people are over there.
I'm
You
loving
got
it though.
five.
McDonald's.
You
Work for
got 5 people telling you 5 different things. You're doing what the manager said. The other 3 out of 5 guys are supervisors, and you're getting yelled at by all these guys. And it's like, dude, I'm doing what the manager told me to do. Oh, no,
Yep.
no, you got to do this, and this. I was like, you know what? You guys can take it and shove it. I'm done.
I used to manage McDonald's. I know exactly how that is. But I was on
I used
the
to
other
work there.
end and I had to boss everybody around. It was kind of fun, but I got sick of it after a while. I had to shave, yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's is
shave.
bad, man. I used to work there. It's just like I was going through the same thing Brian was going through. It's like they tell you one thing, they tell you another thing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do this, and no, that's not proper. You got to do this. That's the technique
Exactly. And it's
I'm like-
freaking McDonald's, man.
Right?
It
You
goes with
slap
any
meat
job,
on
guys.
burger, on buns. You put a little onion, you put a little pickle, little ketchup, little mustard, and you send it down the way. It doesn't need to be complicated.
Stop talking about McDonald's. I just say it. I'm not hungry anymore.
Well, I might eat later when I get off the panel, though. I haven't eaten all day because the COVID shot messed me up.
Oh, you had to get the shot today?
Yeah, I had to get a booster shot because of my condition.
Oh, gotcha. I just got
Yeah, so-
over COVID, man. It sucked. Had to be up in the house. Couldn't go to work. Nothing.
That's pretty much what I felt all day long. I couldn't even promote. I couldn't like help support everybody today. I couldn't even like talk or drop a video or anything. I was so out of it.
Right.
Yeah. The way I
You get through
figure
it
it
takes 20
is,
24 hours.
way I
Yeah.
figure it is I honestly can't get that shot. It's nothing political. It's nothing like that.
Yes.
I don't believe in the shot. I've heard of too many people dying from it, especially being overweight and having lung problems like I do, like COPD. And
But I'm still here. You can do it. You can do it.
I
there's
got,
no way
I got
on
the
God's
first two.
green earth
So.
I'm going
You got the
for it.
first two?
Yeah, I got the first two. I had to because of where I work.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
me
work's been
too.
really strict on that.
Oh, yeah.
They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be strict on that
Well,
though.
I
I feel.
I work in a group home, though, working with...
Oh, same as Lisa, huh?
Yeah, same line of work, yep.
No, we're
Oh
gonna
my
go.
God, props to you guys, man. That must take a lot of patience. I swear.
Oh, it does, trust me.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Mentally drains the hell out of y'all, I'm sure.
Oh, every day. I just got off.
I've been
I-
doing it for a while.
I just got off of a 6-hour at 9, and you're gonna love this. I have 2 14-hour shifts this weekend.
Oh my god.
I decided I'm only picking up Saturday 2 to 10. I decided I'm not going to do my crazy overnight and then afternoon to overnight. I decided I'm only doing one shift.
Where do you guys find to sleep? Where do you two find
I
the
work
thing to
2
sleep?
jobs. I have my main job, but then a company I worked for 5 years, I stayed on with, so I'm on call with them. What?
Oh.
Marcus, I'm
What's
gonna
up?
call you out, homeboy.
Call me out, homeboy.
I want to know when your guys' newest video is dropping,
Oh,
and I want to know if you're dropping it on your Facebook group page as well as YouTube. And can I get a sneak peek of it?
okay. Well, I'm gonna offer you this. If you want, I'm sorry, I haven't been introduced to you yet.
Oh, Marcus, this is the Moonlight Lurker 88.
I haven't. What I was saying before you guys left, I haven't been introduced to you yet. So I'm Marcus. I own Lisa's team, the Minnesota Spear Hunters.
Oh, nice to meet you, Marcus.
Nice to meet you.
My name.
I own your team.
Well, I'm late night lurker. In a sense, I'm an unorthodox paranormal YouTuber / investigator. I do things non-traditional. You know, it's weird. I know it's not something you normally do, but I don't do the whole ghost box EVP with the e-meter thing. I try different things to try to get evidence to see how they would react with different devices, different environments.
Speaking of different devices, hang on, Marcus. I'll get back to you about the video in a second.
Okay.
Lurker, what kind of equipment do you use for these unorthodox mad scientist ways of your paranormal?
I use the light meter. You know, photographers use light meters to measure the amount of light, in a setting when they take pictures.
Yeah. Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, that light meter is supposed to measure the amount of light that a photographer needs to adjust to take pictures. I used it in an investigation, and it got some pretty strange results on that one. That was very unusual.
So, what else do you use?
The thermal detector leak. The thermal, what it does, it's supposed to detect leaks in the house if there's like an opening or a leak somewhere. But I use it because it's color coded, so it can help me determine like cold spots, hot spots, what's there, what's causing the odd readings, and I can point the camera over there.
Wow. Okay. Nice. I didn't think about that one. That's actually very good.
And then I have the anometer that measures the wind. Usually I use that device to see if a ghost will or something paranormal will trigger the little arrow meter that would hit the fan or make it spin. It's just weird stuff I use to try to get paranormal evidence.
Well, you're very unorthodox. You're very untraditional in your ways of ghost hunting. And I, for one, absolutely love it. I like that there are different styles, that you've created your own style away from the traditional paranormal world, and that your ways are actually working and you're actually coming up with evidence. And that to me, sir, if I was wearing a hat, my hat is off to you. That is phenomenal, and we need more people like you in the paranormal world.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I really do. That's cool. That y'all. Oh, and I bought a new. I did bought a new device though.
Oh, what's that?
It's a gas meter.
A gas meter?
It detects the gas leaks. I wanted to use it for Bobby Mackey's for that special, investigation, because I heard it could pick up like gas leaks or any kind of gas around the air.
Oh,
So
I want to test it out. Huh?
So I've tried to book Bobby Mackey's before because I've seen stuff about it. I think it's a really cool place to go, but I contacted them and I didn't hear anything back. So you're going there to do an investigation?
I want to, but I don't have a way to contact them.
Oh,
I'm not sure how to contact them.
right.
But I want to use it.
Bobby Mackey's is on the top of my bucket list, let me tell you.
Right.
The paranormal consultant says, I agree, love the thinking outside the box. You stole that
Thanks,
from
man.
Taco Bell, Matt. Good God.
Yeah, it
All
is
right,
unusual.
So Brian and Lurker, you haven't seen it yet, but Brian has showed the preview for our episode dropping Halloween night. And if you want to play that preview, Brian, I give you permission to.
You're going to have to resend it to me, bud. I lost a shit ton of pictures and videos recently.
Oh,
Thanks
okay.
to
Well,
my
Yeah, I gotta get
3-year-old son and my daughter.
before I send that, you were asking when it drops and how it's dropping. So it's dropping Halloween night, 10 p.m. Central Time, live on our Facebook. We'll be sharing it out. We'll share the link, everything. It'll be a big thing. So it'll be live on Facebook, and you can, if you miss it, you'll see it on YouTube the following day.
Nice.
So it's like an hour and a half long investigation. So, once you sit down to watch it, hope you're comfortable because if you blink, you're probably gonna miss something.
Hey, Miss Lisa, are you friends with Richard Guthrie on Messenger?
You're not even on the list.
Will you send him
Who am
a
I
link
not friends
to,
What the
will
hell?
you send him a link to the podcast, seeing how I can't use
Yes, I did.
Messenger right now?
You did it.
Yes, I did.
I don't see
Yep.
it.
Good.
Okay, so Marcus,
Yes.
send us the opening or the trailer for your video.
Can
Okay.
you see it on Facebook?
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook.
It will be on Facebook page? Oh, the group page?
Yeah. I can actually
Okay.
send you our Facebook page if you don't have it yet.
All you got to do, brother, is go to search groups and type in Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Yep.
Okay.
It won't be premiering on our community group. All the videos we do goes to our business page.
I will make sure to put it in your Facebook group page as well, Marcus.
Oh, I will. We'll get it out there. Hold on, I'm gonna get you that video. In the meantime, just because I'm so damn proud of it, if you want to show the video that I just made with all the pictures that you made, I'm really proud of that. All the pictures that you made.
Shoot, let me see if I have that. Like I said, a bunch of my crap came up missing, dude.
If not, I'll send it all to you.
Well, don't send it
Okay,
to me in yeah, you can send it to me in Messenger. I just can't reply to it. And
that's
yeah,
fine.
I don't have that video either.
I'll send them both to you.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Guthrie,
What's up, buddy?
I would like you to meet our guest
Ooh,
tonight.
that was
This is
fast.
the Moonlight.
I was already in
Lurker
before you sent the invite.
88. Well, I can't use Messenger,
computer's
dude. I
slow.
got Messenger jail for sending too many messages and inviting people to watch this podcast.
Again.
You won't say what kind of messages he was sending.
Yes, again.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you again.
It's a pleasure to
Glad
meet
to
you
see all you
too.
here.
So, Mr. Lurker is a mad scientist paranormal investigator who uses unorthodox styles and tools and have gotten some pretty solid responses.
So you think outside the box?
Yeah, basically.
He's watching.
I also do y'all missed out one thing. Not only I do unorthodox things, but I also do like combination. Like I combine it with one thing to another thing to another thing, and then use a device, and then boom.
Yeah,
We've attempted similar things.
This guy is amazing. I like the lurker.
Yeah.
He's definitely into the paranormal unity for helping everybody out. And I definitely commend that one. Marcus, you just sent me that video, you dingaling.
I think he's frozen.
Marcus.
He likes to be frozen in different positions.
Okay, so I sent Marcus, I spent probably 3 hours making him a bunch of different custom logos with different skulls with headphones and microphones. And then Miss Lisa had to be picky and say, "Oh, I don't like pink. Get it out of the video."
I even did
Oh, yeah. I remember that. She threw a fit.
So Marcus redid the video, and here is what it looks like.
Oh, we're doing this?
Play the video clip.
Cause my monsters are real, and they're trained how to kill, and there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel. And these monsters can fight, and they'll never say die, and there's no going back. If I get trapped, I'll never heal. Yeah, my monsters are real. Good for you, you hurt everybody. Good for you, you hurt everyone. Good for you.
Now, most of those pictures were my own logos, except for the cool skulls that came in and out of the picture like that. That was pretty rad. Uh-oh. We lost the lurker.
I'm so happy my kids sleep like the dead. For some reason, I can't control the volume here.
Yeah.
Where did the lurker go?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
He's lurking. He's
We're
lurking around.
trying to get back on. He was having a hard time with the link and stuff coming on.
Oh.
What up, everybody? Hello. Hi. We're all just gonna
What
stare
up?
at each other.
I'm staring at you.
Anything?
Richard's name is different.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
Well, see if he can join back on.
Yeah, I'm trying. I sent him a new link. All right, and this is the video to Marcus's team's newest investigation that will
Didn't the
be
lurker want us to watch that?
Halloween night.
What, Lisa?
Brian,
Speaking, what?
didn't the lurker wanted to watch that too? We should see if he's trying to come back on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
My monsters are unconscious.
I got kicked off. Sorry.
All right.
And here he comes. Woohoo!
We have Marcus's new
Oh, look at him in the
trailer
middle.
for his for his upcoming investigational video that he's going to drop Halloween night. Speaking of
I like the
Halloween
trailer.
night, Guthrie,
Yeah.
we have a hell of an investigation Halloween night. And I would definitely like you out at the investigation with me.
Which one is this one again? The Roxy?
This is the Shannon house.
The Shannon house?
Full-bodied apparitions, growls, things being thrown, things being moved, all sorts of stuff.
Okay. You say Halloween night though, like how late?
10 p.m.
Oh, okay. The kids will be unconscious by then. That should be fine.
All right. So for all you fans watching, this is Marcus's trailer for their upcoming investigation, which is what?
Edinburgh Manor.
Edinburgh Manor. Here we go.
My name is Marcus Welly. I created a team of paranormal investigators to put clients' minds at ease and help the dead find the light. Using nothing but our gifts and our equipment, we will embark across the U.S. and be locked in for a full investigation. And the only way out is the satisfaction of our clients. Having a passion for the supernatural, we are the Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Edinburgh Historical Museum. Here we are.
With over 150 documented deaths,
Noise, can you make that noise again?
this haunted asylum operated close to 100 years.
Well, they say that a lot of people like to come in and out of here to play.
What started as a poor farm in the 1800s, housing people of all ages, with claims they were dropped off and abandoned, and the incurably insane, rumor has that the dead still roam the property at night. With the dead being buried in the cemetery on property, this 12,000 square foot asylum operated from 1910 to 2010. Welcome to Edinburgh Manor.
Now,
That's
dude,
interesting.
I have to say, I hope my opening and closing is at least a quarter of what that video was.
Heck yeah, man.
That video looks like it has a lot of dark history, man. You might get something. You might get more than what you bargained for, honestly.
Yeah, so during each investigation, what I like to do, because I did this at our second investigation of Ripley's Believe It or Not, I always, before we start investigating, I always tell everybody to keep an eye out for things that we may have missed, because, you know, going back through stuff, I go over and over and over it, and I still may have missed something, you know, so.
And Marcus, I would like to add that using your Facebook group page to go live on investigation, Guthrie can actually back me up on that. Having your fans or your group mates watching, they hear stuff you don't hear, they see stuff you don't see.
Yep.
And on top of that, it is all documented in the group chat that comes with the live feed investigation.
So you get live timestamps. It's helpful, especially going over evidence review.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There
We're gonna
are
start doing that.
There are so many advantages of going live on your Facebook, guys.
Yep.
The only disadvantage to having a live feed going while you're investigating is you have to look at the comments. Have to.
Yep. You have to answer the question. You definitely have to answer the questions. You have to interact with your fans
while you're investigating. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
See, that's why I hired my sister.
That's why you try to have one person do it, and that be focused with that, and then your audience, because they can watch what the audience is talking about, or if they see something that we don't, can alert us. So we have one specific person.
And Lisa, I've been thinking about this, but there's something that we've been doing in every investigation we've done so far, and I want to change that. Because
what's that?
What I mean is, at Ripley's and at Edinburgh, I was the lead for Ripley's. You were the lead for Edinburgh. I would like to change the fact that the lead investigator takes most or all of the footage, and they're behind the camera instead of in front of the camera. Your focus, our focus needs to be on investigating instead of filming. And I'm not like saying that.
But you know what happened.
What's up?
But you know why I had to do most of that, though.
Right, but oh hi. I think the baby spotted me. Spotted me.
Yeah.
Raina, she likes to come and say hi.
When I do the investigation, with me being lead, I'm always the one pretty much on the camera. And my sister, who hates being on camera because she's fat and disgusting, she is behind the camera. And I'll give you guys a tip right now. I recently had to jump on her because every time during an EVP session that one of us would ask a question, about 5 to 10 seconds later, she was reading comments from the group page. So what you do is if you're in the middle of an EVP session, you don't read any of the comments whatsoever until after your EVP session is done. And then you say, okay, well, while we were doing an EVP session, this is what our fans have to say. But you know, you definitely want to focus on filming and not so much on the comments. I mean, get to them, yes, but don't make that your main focus.
Right.
Yeah. Can I touch up on this subject?
How do you always end up in the middle, Lisa?
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Lurker.
I was gonna say
that's where I like to be.
I was gonna say, why don't you just delegate it, or like if y'all have to read comments while you're doing it, why don't you have one person read the comments and go to the other room to where the voices don't echo out while the other person is isolated alone doing EVP sessions. I don't know. It's just an idea.
That's actually a good idea.
The problem is when you're filming live, that the comment section is right there only for that one person.
I was just saying, give the camera to the other person. They don't have to read comments, or if it's just an idea,
Yeah, that's actually a great idea. You know, I definitely think that the team should be taking turns with the live feed. You know, like one night Rick runs live feed, one night John runs live feed. Some nights I'll run it, some nights Chandler runs it.
I feel that if y'all delegate that, it would be easier on y'all guys, so y'all don't have to do it all the time, or one could shift and do the other.
Right. The one thing that's great about my sister, though, is she actually likes doing the live feed.
I was gonna say, like, I absolutely hate doing myself. I do my best to hide on camera. You go through and look at our videos and stuff, you'll only catch glimpses of me.
Holy crap. Guthrie.
Hey guys. I'll
For the
I'll be
first
back in.
time,
Hey, I'll be back I'll be back in a bit.
Okay,
all right.
I have to go do
we'll
a
be
few
here.
things.
We'll be
All right.
here.
If you ain't live when I am ready to come back, I will see you on November 3rd when we do our show.
Oh, I'll get a hold of you way before then, buddy.
If it's
We
up
won't
to
forget
Lisa,
about
I'll
you.
be on before then.
All right.
All right, guys. I'll
Okay.
see you in a bit.
What does that have
All
to
Take
right.
care,
do?
Later,
Marcus.
bro.
Yeah, you know what
Nice
it
meeting
has
you.
to do with you.
So for the first time ever, I'm always bitching and
No.
complaining to my team that nobody besides me, Rick, and Guthrie and Kimberly are the only ones that are ever on this podcast. So for the first time ever, David Dement. Hey, what's up, y'all? First of all,
Hello, David.
there's a hyphen between Y and all jingling. But yes, David, it's good to see you on here, buddy. We actually call him Twitty because he likes he's from California, but thinks he's a cowboy
Oh,
and listens to a bunch of country music, so we call him Twitty.
Hey, should we tell him about the other nickname and the spoof present we gave that guy for Investigator of the Month?
Let's tell him after the show because we're trying to keep this one PG-13.
PG-13. We got clocked for it, guy. We got clocked for it.
It's
Yeah,
super hard, isn't it?
we got clocked by Kimberly. I didn't know her kids were watching, and we started to get a little rated R, and she kind of got a little mad.
Hey, I was innocent in this.
Yeah, it was
I didn't do
mostly
it.
Matt's
It was all
fault,
Brian. It's all Brian's fault.
You know it was you.
Oh, it's not me. I'm
David,
innocent. It's Halo.
if you're still on, David, get a hold of me somehow rather than don't use Messenger because I can't use it right now.
Use a dinger to get hold of Brian.
We have a bank investigation Saturday that I would like you on.
Service.
So, Mr. Lurker.
Yes.
So you wanna start your own business. You want to be a scent maker. You're trying to do 3 different videos before you go under the knife.
Yeah.
It takes 6 months to a year to heal after the knife. So
Yes,
tell me, man, after the knife, what's on the agenda? What's your dream? Your top 5 dream investigation?
To investigate with Lisa.
That would be his favorite nightmare.
Oh.
Hey, I like to have fun. Just wait till I come and see you, sir.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm locking the doors. You ain't coming in, little piggy.
I actually wouldn't mind doing an investigation with all y'all once this
pigtails
COVID thing
and
is
all.
situated. Definitely.
Well, I'm gonna start doing investigations on StreamYard, and I've worked this out with the Minnesota Spirit Hunters where they're gonna be on live.
Now you're gonna want my help after that comment. I'm a nightmare.
All but you.
See what he does.
Hey, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna see if his word's true. If we really are a nightmare.
But why don't you
Everybody's got their own
hop
opinion.
on here as well when we're doing our investigations?
Yeah.
And we'll have the Minnesota Spirit Hunters, we'll have you, and we'll have MJC Paranormal. We'll have Mason on here too.
Our boy Mason, yep.
Hope he brings his haunted dolls.
Because I can fit up to 10 people on stream right now. So any teams that want to get together virtually and do an investigation, we should definitely rock and roll.
Oh, I wanted to tell you the 5 spots that you were asking me. Going back to that question.
Yeah.
One of them's definitely Bobby Mackey's.
Oh, that's top on my list.
2, Salem. You know that witch house over there. That's number 2.
Oh,
3, the
Salem.
Titanic. The
Very
Titanic
nice.
Museum. I want to go there because Zach Bagans went over there. I want to go over there. The Titanic Museum.
Right.
Yeah, that one. 4. I definitely want to. I wish I can go investigate there. The Alamo. I know that's not going to happen. The Alamo's like a historical place. I know I'm not going to be able to do it, but it would be nice to investigate the Alamo.
Oh, that'd be awesome to do that. That's a super.
Oh, that would be a
historic
big
place.
thing. Yeah,
Dude,
and
I could get you contact information to the Alamo.
and Black Swan. Definitely Black Swan.
What's the Black Swan?
It's like I haven't really read into it. It's like a manor that happened back in the 1800s. You know, where like there was like Indians, and I guess I have to read more into that. I haven't really researched too much into it. I just heard about the Black Swan from Zach Bagans. I just want to go check it out and investigate it. That's the last thing I definitely want on my bucket list to go look at.
Gotcha. You know, I just found out I could do this.
10 years
Hey,
too
look.
late.
It's my 2 senior investigators over here. Cardboard Rick and Scrapperoni, Mr. John Barney.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Is that Scrappy?
That is. He's back on the team.
Okay.
We've got 4 out of the 5 originals back already now.
The Golden Boys are back.
Oh yeah, the only one we're missing is Trevor.
And then you'll have the complete set of the Golden Boys, right?
Golden Girls, damn it.
Oh, Golden Girls.
You know, we have the team originated with 4 members. It was me, Rick, John, and David. And then our second or third investigation at the J&R House Inn, we added Trevor, which we consider him the 5th founding father because he was the one that introduced us to equipment. Before Trevor, we were using 3 flip phones that would record for 10 to 15 minutes. Then we'd have to stop what we're doing. We'd have to listen back through it, write down the time, do 2 or 3 more, and, you know, same thing, write down the time. And then we'd have to quit investigating, present it to the client, delete the video, and then turn around and go back and investigate again.
That must have been a lot of work and a lot of process.
Oh, it was. But
it was a
Trevor,
pain in the boot, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Trevor brought on our first camcorder. He brought on a couple tape recorders. He had a EMF detector on his tablet, and you know, we were able to do a lot of good things with just what little equipment we had. You know, we've always been the type not to have, you know, the big fancy equipment or a shit ton of equipment.
Man, I feel you guys.
It's all out of pocket for us.
Well, let me ask this question for y'all, to all of y'all. Have you ever in your paranormal career had to, you know, where you had like a laptop that's faulty or equipment that didn't work right, but you had to make what you have and make it work and actually get your evidence out there? I've done that, man. Most of my videos are from like faulty equipment and like messed up laptop that was barely on its last legs. Literally.
Oh, dude, Trevor's laptop wouldn't run without a battery, or wouldn't run without the charger plugged in.
Yep.
Good times. We had a sponsor one by the name of Ted Kasky. We worked really close with him for about 2 years. We would do his haunted tours, and I'd get paid $40 for doing them, and I'd get paid $60 for leading tours in a haunted manor. But he gave us like 5 or 6 little see-through K2 kitty heaters and a couple of little kitty laser grids. The only thing that he did give us that was worth anything was the Obelisk 3.
Oh, I missed that thing.
Which Guthrie left in a freaking cemetery.
Oh,
That wasn't me.
That was to you.
No, I wasn't even.
Awesome to have.
Why you got to put him on the spot like that? Oh, he just put you on the spot.
Quarter.
So we have somebody new here. I have no clue who this is. Hello there.
Hello. How are
Hi.
you?
Oh,
Good.
patience.
And who might you be?
I'm Reverend Patience. I'm one of the mentors of Lisa Murray knows who I am. I help mentor Marcus and them from the Minnesota Spirit Hunters. I'm a
How you doing?
paranormal expert and consultant. I've been dealing with the paranormal for over 30 years.
Very nice. Very nice. So since it's my first time meeting you, I'm Brian James. I'm lead investigator and president of the Spokane Ghost Crew. The guy above you to the left is Richard Guthrie. That's my second lead. And then you have our guest for tonight, Mr. Moonlight Lurker 88, who is a mad scientist, unorthodox style paranormal investigator.
How you do?
Nice to meet y'all.
So
I had seen some of your stuff when they were I know Lisa was, and I think maybe Marcus was on your guys' podcast and everything. And I'm very proud of what the team's been doing and stuff.
Oh, definite. I'm very proud of Lisa and Marcus. And they've actually become 2 of my really actual best friends, and I've never even met them in person.
Sometimes those are the best ones, man. Just like certain spirits and everything can be your closest and dearest friends and stuff. When I was a kid growing up, I always had, the imaginary friend, and Mama, she's like, "Oh, for hours you play there, you, as to say, entertain yourself, let alone not realizing that I was playing with one of the spirit children, on the property that I grew up in Florida. I mean, where I grew up in Jupiter, Florida, it's literally a Civil War battleground and Seminole burial ground. So we had all kinds of foolishness going. Oh yeah. So, and I was born with the lovely veil, so I had been seeing and dealing, like I said, with stuff, since I was a child.
That must have took a lot of skill and practice to hone that skill.
Oh yeah, especially when you realize that you're not crazy and you're actually seeing real stuff and things are really real. Especially when the malevolent things start happening, and like my parents didn't believe who I was or anything like that until my dad was home alone by himself. Dog started growling at something. He didn't see it, but the dog did, and then all of a sudden he had a hatchet thrown at his head, and it missed his ear by an inch.
I mean, I have respect.
That reminds me of a good old story. I was in my old apartment at they were called the Kingsview Apartments, and you have your living room, and your living room, if you walk to the north, you got this little 3-foot hallway, and then it turns into your kitchen. Well, you got your kitchen on your left, and you got this big ass pantry on your right. And in that pantry, on the very top shelf, on top of a big box, was a toolbox. Now, on top of that toolbox was a hammer. I walked through the little walkway through the kitchen because I was going to the back room to smoke. And about 3 to 4 feet after I got past that little area, the hammer came flying off of the shelf and landed in the middle of my kitchen.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Only thing that ever happened in that apartment, and I spent 3-4 hours trying to recreate it, and I could not do it.
Yeah, they don't always recreate the same event. Sometimes they do it differently. It's not always the same result.
I gotta mute real quick, but I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
You okay, baby? Huh?
Wow. That must have took, like I said, I have respect for like mediums and psychics, and I respect that field because it takes a lot of skill to, you're putting yourself out there to help us ghost hunters out here try to get, evidence and answers too.
Oh yeah. Because through my spiritual ministry that I have, I am also a spiritual teacher, and I teach people how to be the spiritual warrior, and take especially young paranormal investigators and teach them who don't have much spiritual experience because they didn't grow up in some kind of religion or spiritual background of how, so they don't know how to properly protect themselves. So I teach things that are universal that anyone can use no matter what culture they're from or what ethnic background or spiritual upbringing they may have, and everything, have like universal tools, like using a Florida water and stuff like that, and using various crystals to help cleanse yourself, besides taking different spiritual baths and using different oils and everything to keep yourself anointed so you're stay protected, because there's too many of these people getting into this because of trend, because they see everyone doing it on TV, thinking, this is so cool. And then all of a sudden they have something majorly attached to them. Then they have to call someone like me to clean up their mess. And I mean, Lisa, you know what I'm talking about, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that one time when Calissa had attachments from the Palmer house, I had to go get the spirit guide spray, the protection oil for her. And to make sure, because we used all that at Edinburgh and did like a prayer and everything before and after. And Calissa didn't come home with any attachments as far as I know. She hasn't, nothing odd happened. So we did a good job that time.
That's good. That's good.
Trust me, that Edinburgh place is no joke, because when I went there and everything, oh my goodness, we had brought the Xbox 360 camera because you can pick up spirits on them and stuff.
Yeah.
It was acting funny. So Miss Susie, one of our older ladies on the team, had gone out to check it. And I noticed it had been a while. I was like, what the heck's taking her so long? And you really couldn't see what was going on the camera because it literally had froze. And so, you know how spirit likes to mess with technology. As soon as I stepped out in the hallway, you just see her like in a trance, just rocking back and forth, literally. But the thing is, as she's in this trance rocking back and forth, she is literally lifted off the ground. There, about a good 2 inches underneath her feet, you can see it. Okay. And this woman weighs close to 300 pounds. What had happened was she was being attacked by this one spirit there. It's called the Orderly. I don't know if you guys ran into him or not, but he does not like women. He was known for killing women at the asylum and everything, raping and murdering patients and everything. And luckily I had my one, we used to call it Monster Stay Away spray. It was similar to the spray that I had, the Minnesota Spirit Hunters mixed up with the Florida water. And I just dropped it on him, and it literally, because I can see them and everything, it almost looked like in 13 Ghosts when they did this thing, and then the face starts melting away and all that, like acid almost on the spirit. It's like, no, you need to let go of her. I mean, he had her up by the neck, and it was like literally lifting her up, and she was not against anything. And I mean, this is a big woman, okay? And it was
That's
like,
crazy.
oh hell no. And
So-
another funny thing was, everyone on the team, I had made up their own little spray bottles, and everyone that I touched kept on jamming up on me. No one else had this problem. Like the spirits knew I was the strongest person spiritually on the team, so that's why they kept on fucking with my shit. So I had found in the abandoned kitchen at the asylum an old multi-purpose bottle that was left there. Rinsed it out real quick. Called everyone on the walkie-talkies. Come meet me in the kitchen, dumped everyone's stuff, and right on the one radar, you could see something starting wanting to man, and I could feel it behind me, and I didn't even look. Turned behind, and my hand started spraying, and all of a sudden, you get these EVPs of ow, burn, make, stop, ow, burn. And then after we were done with that, one of my nicknames in the magical and spiritual community, I'm known as Reverend Patience to Queen Bee. And next time we were going in at midnight to do some more filming, one of the girls made a joke about, oh, you're the queen, they better bow down. And literally the EVP had laughter. One of the demonics, ha ha ha, yeah, the queen, watch out. The queen, watch out. That's what I looked at them. It's like, yeah, we're coming in here to do investigation and everything, and we're not going to play. You play nice, we'll be nice. You treat my team like shit, and you harm anybody, I am going to fuck with you guys. And you're going to realize, just because I'm of the flesh don't mean that I am not going to sit back and let you take advantage or hurt anybody on my team. I will not do that. That was the whole point of me being there on the team and everything, because everyone on the team was a sensitive of some kind and everything. But my main thing was, as like they say, the spiritual warrior. And I strongly believe every team should have that person. So just in case if shit goes down with something demonic or malevolent, you're able to react and protect. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I have, like I said, going back to what you said, I have a lot of respect for psychics and mediums because they put themselves in the front line for investigating teams and stuff. It's a big props to you.
Candace Workman says, good evening, everyone. WFO 2021 says, does anyone use a P60 Connect to find spirits? Actually, we have.
I was just talking about that.
Unfortunately, ours broke. But Reverend, you know, speaking of demons and stories of demons, I have quite the riveting tale for you.
Okay.
So we were on the cusp of getting our own TV show on channel 14, Community Minded Television. And it was one of those, you pay $30 a month. They let you edit whatever you need. They let you use their $50,000 camera, so on and so forth. Well, we got a hold of Colfax, Washington. More importantly, St. Ignatius Hospital. And they invited us down, let us camp out in their park, Schmuck Park, for 4 days. And we investigated several of the buildings. But we were the first paranormal team ever to investigate overnight in this hospital. And I walked in there with the cocky attitude because my team was extremely hot.
Oh, man.
We were known as the best team in the Northwest 2 years running. And I let it go all to my head. And I walked in here, and the guy to your left over here, Guthrie, I made him my official guinea pig for the night. So we go up to the surgical ward, and I start spouting off, hey guys, this is the surgeon that killed you. Why don't you do something to him? Why don't you do something about it? Pretty much, I told the spirit to harm Guthrie in any way, shape, or form that they could.
Oh, wow.
Well, after the fourth day, we get done investigating. We hop on our laptop, and all the evidence that we had
disappeared.
And believe you me, we had some of the best evidence that would make Ghost Adventures look like little kids playing jumping jacks. We had so much good evidence, and all of it completely gone.
What?
Nothing whatsoever.
None.
Not only do we come home empty-handed, but I come home with a demonic spirit attached to myself.
Oh, man.
Now, the next 6 to 8 months, it destroyed my being. It almost destroyed my marriage. I was bedridden. I was to the point where if anybody would open that door, I would scream, I would yell, I would curse, I would throw shit at them. And it took six blessings and 3 sagings to get this damn demon off of me.
That must have been a higher level demon then. That's not a lower level.
Well, the next time you deal with that stuff, forget about the sage. Sage does not really remove anything demonic and everything. All it does is calm it down. That's why the Native Americans use cedar wood or lemongrass. And actually, if you go into your kitchen and get yourself good old-fashioned Italian seasoning, put it in with some white vinegar, bam, instant. That will remove anything demonic, because you use basil for exorcism, thyme for exorcism, oregano for exorcism. You can use garlic for exorcism, black pepper for exorcism. It works way better than any form of white sage. That's also too why, like especially in the South, where I'm from and everything, like we do in the swamps, Florida water. Agua de Florida is like holy water on steroids and everything. That's why when people say, "Oh, I'm going to go sage," we just giggle. It's like, no, honey, get your Florida water out, spray your house down, read Psalms 91, 23, and a couple St. Michael's and everything, and that usually gets rid of the most. Now, if you got some major shit going on, we have this stuff we call tar water that we use in the hoodoo tradition. This stuff is literally keeps everybody out. It kicks everybody out the pool. That's why you wait until like it has to be like the last ultimatum to use it. Because if your client, you say you're cleansing a house and your client likes to work with their ancestors or saints or, angels and everything, it's going to keep them out too. And that's why many times, that's why I tell them don't use tar water unless it's the last resort. Now I can understand using it like say around your house, but inside the house, use good old fashioned pine salt because that has pine essential oil in it and everything. Or like my abuelita from Puerto Rico used to use, do lavender fabuloso mixed with the Florida water on a Saturday morning.
2021 says, I'm going to go buy lots of spices now. Good idea, buddy.
You'd be surprised how many of your spices and everything you cook with, the spiritual uses for them. Many times I get clients that I'm teaching and everything, they're on a budget, and I'm like, do you cook? Oh, yeah, I cook all the time. Well, go into your damn spice rack, and I'll show you what you can do to help bless, heal, harm, whatever. And you'd be surprised how many of your spices that you cook with. Like I tell folk all the time, especially spiritual people, you don't have to go to those fancy, bougie, new age occult shops or the overpriced botanicas when you can go, if you know what your spices are and what the spiritual uses are for them, you can hit right into your kitchen. Especially like I said, the Italian seasoning with white vinegar, boom. That's easy. That keep all the negatives out.
I also have to agree with you that every team member, including you, Mr. Lurker, should have a powerful person with them, which is why I actually hired Kimberly Case. She's very much into the Wiccan religion, and She can cleanse. She can clean house. She can do it all. And I would definitely like to get together with you, Reverend, after the show. You can look me up either by Spokane Ghost Crew. That's our Facebook business page and our Facebook group page. Please join our group page. And you can look me up by Brian James on Messenger. But I would definitely like to talk to you one hell of a lot more. And honestly, I'd like to have you one-on-one on a podcast. So we have a lot to discuss, Miss Lady.
Sure. And I would love to have you guys. Actually, I do a podcast every Wednesday night, Central Time here in Minnesota at 7 p.m. And I do interviews, and then also sometimes depending on who I have on the show and everything. Sometimes me and my friends would do tarot card readings, intuitive readings as well, and everything. And definitely let me know what your schedule is for the month of March. I'm already looking to book into next year.
Wow.
So definitely. Oh yeah.
Well, for my podcast, I'm typically every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I've become addicted to podcasts. So I run open podcast night. I run podcasts for the hell of it. I run podcasts because I'm bored. I started 3 weeks ago, and I've probably done 14 to 15 podcasts in 3 weeks.
And you've grown a lot since then, yeah?
Oh yeah.
See?
You have a Facebook group page, Reverend?
No, I don't have a Facebook group page, but I do have a Facebook page. It's Rev Patience Spiritual Ministry, and also my YouTube channel is under the same name as the ministry's Facebook page. And when I do my show, it's streamed live strictly to the YouTube. I originally used to do both, but Spirit told me to strictly start doing the YouTube because of the foolishness that's going on with the Facebook and or metaverse. It's now calling itself and everything, and what it's turning into. So but it's still it streamlines every Wednesday and everything. And Spiritual Tea Time with Reverend Patience is the name of the show. We talk about anything and everything dealing with the paranormal, dealing with spirit. Like I said, we do readings, a little bit of everything. I have from, our different, forms of spiritualists and, from our witches to Christians to Islams to, people who are Ifa, different African traditions, different paranormal people, but one thing that we have in common is we deal with spirit. Like I try to show people tomato. Granted, we come from different cultures, we still have the same problem with the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Before I get to offering you what I'm going to offer you, WFO 2021 says, does it work while cooking? LOL. If it does, I know how to get the demons out of my wife. He also says, I think ghosts are on a different vibration, like a different wavelength. Do you think you could try to attract spirits with a specific sound vibration?
I actually have a video on that. I actually have videos on that already.
Really? What video?
It's on sound. I already did like the angel number 111 hertz vibration video, and then I did a few more in the past. It's on my channel. They do
all the
react
ancient
to
cultures, all the big spiritual places of the ancient cultures use sound frequency, and they used to use the frequency 111 to bring outer body experience, so you could go into that dimension to help open up the spiritual portal. Right now, as we speak, as we're using the internet, we are on frequency to open up, because anybody who's spiritual and does IT tech will tell you straight up, our computer chips that are in our devices that we all use, from our phones to our laptops, desktop, smart TVs, and all that kind of, our smart refrigerators, everything. The 4 main ingredients that run those chips is copper, silver, gold, and quartz crystals, which are the 4 keys to opening up the spirit world. So every time you're on the internet, you are already automatically opening up the spirit world. That's why, even though people laugh and everything, I am living proof that they actually work. Like the apps that you buy for your phone, instead of using regular physical equipment, work just as well, because it's using the silver, the copper, the gold, and the quartz crystals that are within your device to open up the portal to the spirit world.
Exactly.
Who would have thought that you could ever in this lifetime say smart refrigerator? I mean, who the hell needs a tablet on your freaking refrigerator?
Me.
I mean, I could see it would be good for,
I
you know,
would like a
looking
smart
up
refrigerator,
recipes
you know.
without having to
Right?
dirty up your phone with flour, you know. But I mean, come on. It looks in your fridge. It tells you what you need. Open up your damn eyeballs and look for yourself. Holy crap. I hate technology. I freaking hate it.
Yeah, my husband says the same thing too. He would be a happy camper living in the woods for the rest of his life with no internet.
I mean, that's just me. I
But
just
the
have luxury
thing is,
taste.
I enjoyed living, but that
Right,
one thing is
lurker.
blessing about it. I'm an introvert like him and everything. And one thing is a blessing is I've been still able to help clients around the world and not have to be physically in front of them. I get them all the time. How can you be able to read me? Because, like I said before, of our chips having those, 4 key ingredients of tuning into the spirit world, automatically, as soon as we sign in and talk to each other, we're spiritually linked to each other.
Oh,
and everything.
Reverend. I found the perfect way for us to talk, actually. Since I'm in messenger jail right now because they think I'm a spammer for extending my invite to 434 people for the podcast.
I used to have that problem too when I used to send out invites through the Facebook too. Yeah.
After we end the show, which will be here in probably about 10 minutes, don't leave the show once I take you off the page. And once I end the show, then we'll sit here and we'll talk on StreamYard.
Okay.
So,
sounds good.
Lurker, I have to know, man, what got you into the paranormal? What made you decide to be an investigator?
Watching Zach Bagans' Ghost Adventure shows, watching Ghost Hunters Taps, what got me into it. And, of course, watching other paranormal YouTubers too. So I figured, why not? I'll try it. And I liked it. I got hooked on it, and I started doing it. Granted, a few first videos, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm still new to this investigation from back then. I didn't know what I was doing. But as I start getting more experience and started talking to other paranormal investigators, I started getting more experience. I'm starting to study more on it. And I still got a lot to learn. But going back to what you said, Rev and Brian, yeah, you're right. I do need to be careful because my methods are unorthodox. Granted that I do combination videos, but it could bring something out that could be potentially dangerous. You are correct.
Oh yeah. That's why it's like, for instance, and Miss Lisa probably knows who he is. I had the I tried my best to help mentor this person, but you can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. How can you be a lead investigator and not know what a shaman is?
What is?
A shaman.
A shaman.
Oh, shamans are awesome.
Exactly. I was in Princeton, Minnesota with a team that I tried to be a mentor to. And I told them, what's going on this property is a Native American elemental. We need the Ojibwe shaman here. I am one of those ones, I know my limit. Okay? I know when I need help.
Right.
I do not let my ego do that. I will not put my team for the sake of my ego. I know when I need extra help, where I'm going to need more than one person to take on what's going on, especially
Exactly.
dealing with something that's a part of the land. So you need a shaman to deal with it
Right.
because they respect the ways of the
Mhm.
shaman than some typical looking white person. And the young man who's supposed to be the lead of this certain group here in Minnesota did not know what a fucking shaman was.
Oh, good Lord. You know, the
Oh
funny
no.
thing
Yes,
is Guthrie.
and
And
still
I
goes into
actually
the
have a
house and
connection
aggravates it
also.
and
Guthrie
calls it out.
actually has
Yep.
shaman blood in him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Guthrie's done.
I didn't find out about that until after I'd thrown him under the bus about a half dozen times.
What
But
you do all the
before we
time.
hired any of our mediums or anything, I actually hired 2 people that tried to take over not only my lead position, but tried to take over my entire freaking team. So I got rid of them and I swore off hiring. Guthrie at that point was my one and only hire that stuck by my side. And you know, we got knocked out by COVID for 2 years. And my brother Rick tells me, dude, I bet you can't start this team back up again. And I said, excuse me? What was that? He goes, I bet you can't get this team up and running again.
That
And
was a challenge.
he had been the one that has kept the page alive for the past couple years. So I decided, okay, I'm going to get the team up and running again. Now, before we got put down, we had some really good momentum going. We were finding investigations left and right. The group page was at 3.2 thousand fans from all over the US and the world. And so I got the bright idea to do what I call a paranormal trade. I joined probably 250 plus paranormal teams from around the world, got a hold of their moderators, their admin, and basically said, look, here's my deal. You post your team, you know, anything about your team in my group, and I post my team in your group. Well, about 175 out of the 250 plus agreed to it. So from there, and from just networking my ass off for the past 4 months, we've gone from 3.2 to 4.1 in a matter of 4 months.
Wow.
And now, you know, we talked to a guy named Matt Barron, because at first we weren't getting the investigations, you know, we weren't finding them. We were getting ridiculed left and right. We were doing this and that. And I talked to Matt I ran into him just by looking up podcasts on Facebook and said, hey, dude, you know, if you ever want somebody from the Northwest, let me know. And he actually hit me up the next day and said, what are you doing next, or what are you doing tomorrow? Nothing. Well, guess what? You're on my podcast tomorrow. And speaking of that, he pops on with my ears were ringing, LOL. And so pretty much I talked to Matt, and he gave me such good advice that I wrote everything down, and I ran my first team meeting from everything that Matt had said. So I tore my team all the way down to the foundation, and I put on Sarah Russell, who is a medium in training and also a Wiccan. I put on Carol Adkins, who's a clairvoyant, I put on Kimberly Case, who is Kimberly Case is a medium and is also very high in the Wiccan community. Does teas and everything like that, can bless and cleanse. And, I added a few weekend warriors, only investigators that can work on weekends. Got myself an equipment tech that builds her own equipment and can shoot me in the right direction of buying equipment. Long and short of it, since I talked to Matt, my team has turned around a complete 180, and we are kicking more ass than we have been in the past 4 or 5
shit
years.
like that, dude. Yeah. See, part of the
Reverend,
thing
you
I do is
definitely-
I work as a mindset coach, and seeing you flip the script and taking that negative and make it into a positive, so you can make a positive impact in the spiritual community. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's definitely beautiful. You definitely should get a hold of the paranormal consultant, Reverend. He's on Facebook, and he does YouTube videos. He's a podcaster like us, and he's also on Instagram. But I think you two would get along phenomenally, and I could see you two really hitting it off. Most definite.
Definitely will check it out. You can also always, tell them you can always look me up on the, my page, the Reverend Patient Spiritual Ministry, there on the Facebook. Either way.
He says,
well, isn't he?
Are we going to have that talk again, Brian? You did the work. I just kicked your butt in a different direction. Now, what he means by that is after I got done talking to him, I felt like the investigator I was, the first 3 years of my team running. I had a fire lit under my ass. My senior investigators had a fire lit under their ass, and we are just ready and raring to go. We had investigations, but my car broke down. I had to replace both hub assemblies, a caliper, a ball joint, a spindle, and the back brake. So about $300 worth of damage right there. But now that it's all fixed, we got an investigation Saturday. We have an investigation Halloween. We have an investigation on Monday. And then I have to start looking for investigations again. Otherwise, we're doing daytime cemeteries, Guthrie.
You don't have
That's
to look
all you,
for
buddy.
them. You pray to your higher power and your spiritual guides to bring to you those that you need to help. Keep asking every day, because everything you speak out to the universe, that's what you're telling spirit to bring you, man. Okay? Make sense?
That does.
That's why every day when I wake up, I make it a part of your daily mindset routine that asks, Holy Spirit, bring to me who it is I need to help, and help protect, help cleanse, help investigate, help look into whatever it is, put it in your own words, that they, the services that I offer through, my, team and everything, bring those to us that we need to help. Besides doing popular, spots and everything,
And speaking of help, the thing I wanted to offer you was, and I've been offering this a lot lately. I've built 10 groups or 12 groups, and I've built 10 community pages. But I would personally like to build you a group page. And what a group page does is, instead of having people come to your page and like it and take off, a group page, you actually have people that join your page, and it's like a little community. You can film live in your Facebook group page, and you can also post it to YouTube after you're done. And you can do Q&A.
I do the StreamYard. With the StreamYard, you can do everything all at the same time, while streaming. I've already been given my reading through the ancestors this Halloween reading to strictly just do the YouTube now. I'm the only thing I'm doing I am keeping the ministry's Facebook page up and everything. Because after I set it up ahead, I post the link to the YouTube that people can click on for the live show, so they can watch the StreamYard on the YouTube.
Well, if you ever change your mind, my offer will stand. Anytime,
thank you very much.
Any place, anywhere.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored. Yeah, but
Amen.
Definitely.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. It's all good. But definitely dealing with different spiritual groups like that and everything, and the different paranormal groups. I work in all different communities, from the spiritual, the magical, the paranormal, and one thing I've seen, and it's too much ego going on, and that's why it makes my heart sing, seeing more and more people realizing we need to check our ego, because that's the most dangerous thing to bring into the game. Anything malevolent, anything malevolent truly malevolent comes in and sees you're all up in your ego, they are going to twist it up and chew you up and spit you the F out, dude. Big time. They're going to use all your fears and everything.
Personal experience there. I'm living proof of that one.
I bet. And that's why I tell people that, the whole term shadow work, or, repenting of sins, whatever you like to call it, depending on your, spiritual practice. That's why it's so important. You have to let go and work on those healings of whatever, especially problems of fears that you have from your inner child and all that kind of stuff. Because you go into certain places, they will pinpoint what it is inside of you, because they can scheme and read you, and then they will use it against you. I've seen it happen many a time, and that's why it's so important. You cannot have that fear, Yeah. There's a difference between having a proper confidence and then ego. Like when I come in there, I'm totally in spiritual gangster mode. It's like, I ain't taking nobody's shit. You ain't causing no harm to nobody. You play nice, I play nice. You start acting up, motherfucker, you're going to realize why they called me the fucking queen. And it's not because this is not coming from you.
The consultant says he would definitely like to learn more about your ministry. Being ordained myself and a born-again Christian definitely interests me. I'm telling you, you guys would make one hell of a powerhouse team.
Yeah, that could be pretty dangerous.
Nice. The real Cynthia says there is no such thing as ghosts. Well, all right. Obviously, you came to a ghostly podcast. Thank you for your message. You're absolutely 100% wrong, but hey, to each their own opinion. But for now, guys, unfortunately, we're going to get to the end of this. So, Reverend, please don't go anywhere when I take you off the screen.
Okay.
And we'll talk afterwards.
Yes, sir.
All right. Guthrie, always been an unpleasure to deal with you. I love you too, baby. Miss Lisa Marie, thank you for co-hosting once again. We'll check you later.
Anytime. Bye.
All right.
See ya.
So,
thanks for having
me.
Go ahead.
Before we end this show, yeah, nobody can replace the cardboard. Rick wants everybody to know. No replacing the cardboard, Rick. There's no one that is a one of a kind. So, Mr. Lurker, tell us how we can get a hold of you on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Instagram is Moonlight Lurker 88. That's my main one. Then I have a promoter page, which is LNTL 88. That's my promoter page. I just started up. It's got 50 followers so far. It used to be 4, but it grew substantially to 50 followers now. Pretty
Nice.
impressive. Yeah. And then I got the Facebook page that you helped me create it, that unorthodox YouTuber page. Also, you helped me out a great deal on that, and it helped me got a little bit more exposure and get everybody's stuff promoted on there too. Really appreciate that from you, man. Seriously.
Hey, you're very welcome. And let me tell you what, as soon as we get off of here and I get done talking to the Reverend, I am going to take not only your team, but MJC Paranormal, the Minnesota Spirit Hunters, Ghostly Paranormal GP, Southwest Para Abnormal, and all the other groups that I have created. And I'm going to make one big text of it. And I am going to put it on Instagram. I will put it on TikTok. I will put it on Twitter. And then I'm going to go through every paranormal team that is on my group page or in that I'm affiliated with. And I am going to say, and I quote, please come and support and show your paranormal love and unity for these upcoming and rising Facebook investigators. And in return, they will also come and join your page. So, exactly. Every team I work with believes in paranormal unity, and as long as you're okay with other paranormal teams promoting their teams on your page.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine, man. That's what I do. Yeah. That's what I do on the back end.
That's perfect, because that message will be sent out, that we're all one paranormal family, that we're full of the love and the unity for everybody.
Exactly. And if you want to know my YouTube name, it's where the username is right there. Just type in L and put the caption star LNTE Lurker, all caps. You'll be able to find me. It's the guy with the moon and with the hooded, figure, which is me. Yeah. You'll be able to find it.
The paranormal consultant says September 26th, cough, cough. Okay, so September 26th the next year, Lurker, is what Matt Barron, the paranormal consultant, is calling Para Unity Day, which is there's a fair that closes down 3 towns that are close to him. He's in Pennsylvania, and he is inviting everybody and anybody to come down to where he is, and we're all going to hang out. We're going to drink some beer. We're going to have some fun. He's got surprises for us. And then the next day, he is taking us to none other than Gettysburg for a giant Para-Unity Day investigation.
Oh, that would be killer.
And I, for one, can tell you the Spokane Ghost crew, or at least me, Rick, and John, will definitely be there. But moonlight lurker. Wow, I sound like my buddy John over here, Captain Mushmouth. Holy shit. But anyways, my brother, it's been a great podcast. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I hope the surgery goes well. And I can't wait to see the other videos you have in store beforehand, brother.
Of course, I got some more secret videos to drop. And if I go to surgery, I'll definitely update y'all. But all I ask from the paranormal unity is to at least get some more followings and hopefully get a little bit more view counts on my videos, so that way I can start sharing everybody else's work once I get more followings, so I can promote their work out there more by the time I heal up proper.
Well, before we get off, the paranormal consultant says prayers for quick healing.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I could really use a lot of prayer right now because my body is like doing the worst right now. It's like fighting against me, like hardcore. There'll be days that,
like the paranormal consultant says, we got your back, brother.
thank you. I appreciate that.
David says, yeah, prayers, brother. So
I hope to produce more. Yeah.
You got a lot of support behind you, brother. Like I said, send me those secret videos of yours. I'll go over them with a fine-tooth comb. I'll send them back to you with everything written down in a timely fashion. Because the way I do it, I go 10 seconds before an EVP and 10 seconds after an EVP.
Okay, definitely. I just want to make sure I did the job right.
I will go over anything you need me to go over, and we'll rock and roll with it, brother.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, man. Thanks for having me on your podcast. It's a great honor to be a special guest.
Hey, you're going to be one again, I promise you.
Okay.
All right, brother.
I hope everybody got to know me. That's who I am through and through. You know.
You are a very mad scientist, down to earth, swell feller in my eyes, man. And I'm definitely gonna share the shit out of you. Not only your Facebook group page, but I'm gonna share the shit out of your YouTube page as well, so you get more likes on the YouTube page. And yeah, by the time I'm done with you, buddy, we're gonna have you a lot of followings.
That's all I need to help promote everybody else, so we can all grow together. That's been my biggest wish, actually.
And Matt says he would love to have you on his show too, brother.
Of course, definitely. I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays, for sure. We'll just have to make a schedule for that.
I think that's the paranormal consultant's day off too. But all right, brother, man. You take care, and we'll see you in the next video.
You too. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I come on as a special guest again. I'll give you an update on everything. Perfect.
Sounds good.
All right. Take care, man.
You too. Later, brother.
Later, brother.
All right, guys and ghouls. That is unfortunately our podcast for this evening. I would like to thank each and every one of you that tuned in tonight. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to run these podcasts for your guys' entertainment. Just let me know if there are kids watching the podcast so I know to keep it PG-13. Because honestly, these things can go from G-rated to almost X-rated, depending on what day or what night it really is. But most definite, to get a hold of the Minnesota Spirit Hunters, they have a Facebook group page. They are on YouTube and they are on Instagram. To get a hold of the Midnight Lurker, he is on Facebook, he is on Instagram and YouTube. And if you're curious about the Spokane Ghost Crew, we have a Facebook group page. Just go to the search group section, type in Spokane Ghost Crew, ask to join the group. You'll gladly be accepted. You can check out our past and present investigations, and also any future investigations as we go live on every investigation. And I guess if you want to get a hold of Matt Barron, the paranormal consultant, he has got a Facebook page He is on YouTube under Paranormal Consultant, as he is a podcaster as well. I definitely recommend checking him out. And he is also on Twitter and Instagram. And for any paranormal team that's out there that needs help with anything, the Paranormal Consultant is the way to go. And if any of you out there don't have Facebook, please feel free to get a hold of me through Twitter, through Instagram, and through TikTok. It's all under Spokane Ghost Crew. Get a hold of me. We'll get you a Facebook group page set up. We'll get you a community page set up. And the best part is it's all out of love and unity and free of charge. That's going to do it for tonight, folks. And remember, well, before I say my line, I'm going to be giving a shout out to MJC Paranormal to cover this beautiful face as I do my outer intro. So you folks have one ghoulish night. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe to SGC Paranormal Adventures. Good night, y'all.